Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday, and thank you for coming to the weekly live for relationship communications. Welcome to this week's weekly live. I'm thrilled that you're here with me. And for those of you that are joining us for the first time, I'm Lisa DeToffol, and I'm the founder of Relationship Communications. It's my online community where I work with established and aspiring entrepreneurs. And today I'm going to be your host for Relationship Communications Weekly Live, which is my weekly live stream show that airs every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So I do hope you'll add that to your calendar and make plans to join us on Friday mornings at 10 a.m. And my goal here is to share tactical and practical information to help you get where you want to be faster than you can get on your own. I've been an entrepreneur for 6 years. I've made many mistakes, and I'm here to tell you I can help you move through them more quickly by sharing what I have learned through my experiences. Let me know in the chat if you are joining me live. Say hello and let me know where you're coming in from. And we are streaming on in different places on different platforms. So if you are joining us on YouTube, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button or ring that bell, and so you can be notified every time that we go live. So today we're going to be talking about getting ghosted. Why clients or customers ghost you. Okay. I know you probably have had it happen to you, as I have myself. So we're going to discuss that a little bit more in depth in just a few moments. But before I dive into our topic, I want to introduce myself. So I was a preschool teacher back in 2017 and 25 years prior to that. And I had dreamed from working from home for a very long time. But I had been through two messy divorces and been a single mom twice. And it didn't seem possible at that time. I was the breadwinner for my household and kind of scared to take that chance and step out and do something on my own. Then I met my husband in 2012, and that is when I could start to see the possibilities of my dream coming true. However, it was not an easy task. So, with Jeff's support, I started a training program to learn how to become a virtual assistant in 2018, and which also showed me how to start my own business. By the end of that program, I had a few clients and have continued to grow my business. And now the Tiger Eye Solution team, which was established in 2021, every single year. So my life looks a whole lot different today than it did back then. This is our fairly newest family photo. My husband, Jeff, our three children, Caleb, Matthew, and Alyssa, my three grandchildren, John Price, Hattie, and Anakin. They're all growing very, very fast. So let's dive into stop feeling ghosted, okay? So today we're talking about a very important topic, something I hear professionals talk about a lot. And this is the concept of being ghosted. We are going to talk about what ghosting is, what it's not, but mostly we're going to talk about how to cope with it. Very important, right? So any questions that you have about this topic as I'm going through and explaining things, please do put them in the comments, because I would 100% want to answer them and get clear on this topic for sure, okay? There's a lot of emotion tied to ghosting, okay? And I want to kind of blow that up today, so to speak, so that you can relax and feel better about client-customer relationships, okay? So let's talk about ghosting. How many of you have felt ghosted? I know I have in the past, but here's how it kind of goes. You're really excited. You have a brand new client or customer that you're going to start working with. They gave you a great project, or they've signed up for, whatever it is you have to offer. You can't wait to get started working with them, right? You're like all over it, jumping all over it, getting this and that and the other done, right? And you give it your best. You finish by the deadline that was given, and you email the client. with what they ask you to do, right? Or to let them know that you have XYZ completed. Okay. Then you wait to kind of hear, or you're expecting to kind of hear back from them of how great you did, or the next steps, or that they're pleased with whatever it is, that they purchased from you. But then you don't hear back for a day, a week, or more. How many of you had that experience? I have. And you don't know what to do. And the problem is that you wonder why they're ignoring you. You start to take it personally, and that it's about you, and you worry if you did something wrong or if you misunderstood something. If they're going to fire you, they don't want to work with you, or maybe they change their mind and don't want to purchase XYZ from you, right? So tell me in the chat how many of you have had these feelings. I know most of you probably have, as I have as well in the past. And the thing is, what's going on here is customers, they get busy. And the fact that they're not communicating with you probably has zero to do with you. Okay. They get busy, they get distracted, their priorities change, they lose track of time, just like us, right? It's not a matter of if the client or customer is going to lose focus on the work or XYZ that you sold them. It's just a matter of when. Okay. But I want you to skip the struggle. Okay. So the feeling of being ghosted is something that you're generating yourself. You decided to look at the circumstances of said client or customer not responding in a timely manner that you think they should, or not giving you the work, or not following through with what they purchased, or what they said that they would do. And you're assigning a feeling to those actions of the client. And that makes you feel bad. Okay. As someone that has a lot of people, thankfully, working with them, my team, here's what happens. I ask one of my team members to look into or write an email for me. Okay. I don't give them a deadline. The assistant says, can I do it by Monday? And I say, yes, that's fine. I don't need it until the following Friday. So I ask her early so she would have time to get it to me before Friday, right? So I gave us both a buffer, basically, which I didn't go into detail with the assistant or the team member. And then she sends it on Monday night. She didn't hear from me until Wednesday. So then she followed up on Wednesday. And I saw it and I responded, thank you. At first glance, it looks great. I'm going to look at it further on Friday. I didn't look at it actually until late Friday. And that's because, here's the thing that I want you to know. And this is very, very important. I was grateful that she followed up. I was happy to tell her that I saw it, and she did exactly right, the exact thing I asked her to do. Entrepreneurs who have assistants are busy, right? That's why they have an assistant, right? They also are kind of scattered. Sometimes they have shiny object syndrome, chasing all the different things. They have all the things. They have a busy family life, etc. With an assistant or with whatever it is they purchased from you, you're being of service to them, or you're meeting a need or solving a problem that they have, right? But the work belongs to them, or following through with the total purchase of XYZ product belongs to them, okay? And it's up to them to move it forward. Okay, not you. It's not up to you. It's up to them to move forward. Sometimes we carry so much that we get emotional about it and take it personally when there's no reason at all to do that. Okay. Our job is to have enough work or customers purchasing from us that generates enough work or income or whatever it is that we're looking for, so that we are not worried about it when a client slows down or gets bogged down, right? They get busy with all the things. The assistant had no idea that I had family arriving, that I had other work to do, or that my husband was sickly, right? Or I had to clean house so that the family arriving would have a clean room to use. You know, all the things. There was a lot going on, right? And we still hit the deadline and we got the work done. She created that email for me and I still got it by that Friday that I needed it, right? So the main message here is that don't assign all those feelings to it. Just say to yourself the thing that will make you feel better, which is, oh gosh, I bet they're really busy, but they will get back to me soon, right? And if they are the kind of person who didn't appreciate the work or didn't think you did a good job and never told you, you don't want to work with them anyway, or you don't want them purchasing XYZ from you in the first place, right? So that's some kind of passive aggressive stuff, and we're not talking about that today. But don't make that be the story. Make the story be that they are so busy and happy and grateful that the work got done and didn't have time, because likely what happened was they were sitting on their phone chatting with friends. They see the email from you that says updated website, and they're like, oh my God, I'm so grateful and I'm so glad that you did this and got back to me. But they're so caught up in that conversation on the phone with a friend, and they forgot. They forgot to respond back to you. Yes, they saw your email, but they forgot. Okay. They know that it happened, but they are not thinking about thanking you for it. And it's not because they're not nice people. It's because that's how life happens, right? So if you don't hear back from a client or customer in a day or two, it's just circumstantial, okay? Keep the email simple and light. Keep the emotions out of it. Emotions don't have a lot of benefits in business. If you don't hear back by Wednesday or Thursday, take the email you already sent and forward it to them again. And possibly say something like this. Hi, Sally. I'm just checking in to make sure you got the email below that I sent on Monday. Just checking to make sure everything is okay. So please send me XYZ so I can move forward and meet the deadline. Thanks. And your name. And that's all you have to do. So just keep emotions out of it. Don't take it all personally. Okay. That's the biggest thing there, because we're all busy. Life keeps us all busy, right? An example that just happened to me yesterday. I just got a new internet service, and one of the gentlemen is supposed to be coming back out today for a follow-up and to do something else as far as, implementing things. Well, he called me yesterday. I missed his call. He left me a message to call him back. I didn't get to call him back because I was busy with my daughter who's getting ready to graduate. And yesterday happened to be her very last day of school. So there was a lot of things going on, a lot of emotions flying all over the place. So I have not called him back. I plan to call him back soon, before he actually comes back out to my house today to take care of the other items. But I didn't get his phone call yesterday or his text message. He texted me and he called me, and I didn't get either one of those because I was busy with life things. So that's a perfect example of exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm his customer. He was following up with me, but I didn't see it because I was busy with life things that was going on in my household. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer your questions, and I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I'll see you again soon.